Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Karikonnects where I got to connect with Pooja and Kajol Vaswani. The beautiful sister duo runs their own Meraki Art Studio in Dubai and helps the thriving artistic community of Dubai to learn different forms of art. I'm going to leave it to the interview for you to find out what forms of art I'm talking about, but you must also check out this interview for the fact how you could take up art digitally from home right now, right there. Looking forward, I hope you like it. Ciao. How did you start Meraki Art Studio and what prompted you to take up something like that?
First of all, thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
It's so nice to be here. Secondly, I've been doing art since I was a child. So I've been painting since school. And then I went on to university, but I lost my touch. So when I was back and I was working, I was like, I have to start painting again. So that's when I started. I came from university 2 years ago, so I started painting then, and I looked at these new forms of art, which is resin, fluid art, and alcoholic inks. So I really started going on YouTube and learning it, and then I posted pictures on Instagram. So then people really asked me, "How are you doing this? Would you teach us?" And then I started teaching, and that's how we formed Meraki Studio. Basically, resin epoxy is like a medium, and you get special paints and powders for that, and you mix it, and it's like a pouring form. So you generally pour the resin and play around with it. It's very abstract and it's a lot of fun. So there are obviously different types. You can use it for resin furniture. We do it on coffee tables. We do it on trays. We make coasters out of
Yeah.
it, jewelry out of it. So there are lots of aspects of it.
Right now, in times of quarantine, how are you managing, how are you going about conducting the workshops still right now?
We have our first online workshop coming up.
Okay.
We've set it through Zoom.
Okay.
So we're working on that now, just so like we have like the online classes still going on and people are still creating, and we're getting all the materials delivered to them to their doorstep, so they don't have any inconveniences. A lot of people who come for workshops who are doctors. So a lot of people who are doctors and in the forensic departments. So they deal with a lot of stress, something we cannot
Yeah, they're
imagine.
like the environment is
Dead
negative.
bodies
Yeah.
and people, people who are falling ill. So for them, they really release it. So I think
Interesting, yeah.
everybody has their own way of
Even
taking
we
it.
did a workshop with the Autism Center, and for them, this was like so cool because
All
so
they had
nobody
to
was
do
telling
was
them what
pour.
to do. All they had to do is pour, splash out colors, whatever they feel like, and they came out with such beautiful paintings.
What do you have to say about the kind of artistic community that we have in Dubai?
I think it's really developing now,
Huh.
because there are so many people who are interested and who are messaging, and there are a lot of locals actually who are really like coming to the workshops. 80% of my workshops are of locals, and they're very well informed and very creative people. So I think it's building up a lot. Yeah, I mean, shopping is a very big part of Dubai, but I think it's a lot to do with these new forms and creativity, because a lot of people invest in art.
How do you manage the both sides? I mean, you're studying and she's working, right? That's how
That's
it
right.
goes. So how
Yeah.
are you managing both the things? Because I know multitasking is hard. And
It
I,
is hard, but so on the weekends we do the workshops on Saturdays, and on the weekdays she's working, I'm studying, and then we keep like one day like Friday to relax for us, because throughout the week we have so much stress. But then usually, after work, it actually helps us divert our mind from, like, if she has office stress, planning the workshop is something that's different.
yeah.
But
Also, you will have sleepless nights if you're planning to do something like this.
Exactly my question. That what are the kind of tips you would like to share with people who are actually planning to do this diabolic game, if I might call it?
I am saying, like, if you're really passionate about something, you'd put your heart and soul into it.
Yeah.
So my work is something that I have to do, but then this is a very like creative. I'd never, because my mom had told me, why don't you study fine arts in university? And I was like, no, that is something I love. Like, imagine selling my painting. It's like my baby. I can't do that. But now things have turned. So I think if you are wanting to start your own business, or if you're really passionate passionate about something, do it. You have to
Yeah.
stay focused. Don't undervalue yourself, because a lot of young people are doing that. At least like me and my friends, when we talk about it, when I had started, I was like, yeah, but who's going to come to my workshop?
Yeah.
And you have to change that question. Why will they not come?
Yeah.
So I
Mhm.
think be confident, don't undervalue yourself, work hard, and it'll just fall in place. I
Yes.
keep I keep trying to do different workshops also.
Mhm.
It's nice to learn, what other people have
You
to
can do
offer you.
coffee painting at home.
Yeah, it's just basically with coffee, that coffee bags, you wet them in water,
Okay.
and you take a brush and you start painting. So the more it darkens, so you can do different shading, and
Mm.
it's very interesting.
That's really lovely. I mean, considering that I love coffee, I should try that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. This has been such a great chat, and I look forward to posting it. So thank you so much for joining in.
Mhm.
Thank you. It was so good to see you.